In this video, I'm going to teach you the fastest and easiest way I've found to record video lessons for online courses. Now, the process of creating these lessons can definitely be really time-consuming and can be full of a lot of headaches. I know because over the last 6 years or so, I have created over a dozen online courses. I've made every mistake in the book. I've figured out what works, and I've also figured out a lot of things that don't work and slow the process down. So in this video, I'm going to be teaching you the method I've figured out that is the very fastest and easiest. So there are two main ways that you can film course videos. One is by just talking directly to the camera like I'm doing right now. And what's really good about that is it creates a really personal connection with your students. But what's not so great is that later, if you want to update your course videos, maybe because you realize that your students need more help with something, or there was something you forgot to say, or you just want to expand the lesson, it's really difficult to do. In fact, you probably will have to refilm the entire lesson. But there are also two problems with this method. One is just that it can be tiring and stressful to sit and talk to the camera like this for long periods of time, like you might need to do for filming all of your course lessons. And the other problem is that if in the future you want to update your course, which there's a really good chance you will want to do, it's hard to update videos like this and have them still look consistent with the rest of the course, and you'll have to at least refilm that entire lesson that you want to update. The other way you can film course lessons is to do a slide presentation. So with this method, you record your computer screen while you click through a slide deck and you do a voiceover. What's nice about this is that, first of all, you don't have to get yourself all done up, hair, makeup, good lighting, a nice looking background, all of that. You also don't have to talk directly to the camera. And this type of lesson also tends to be a lot easier to update in the future because you can easily just create a few more slides and do a voiceover and then edit it into the video, and it will look pretty seamless. So each of these two approaches has pros and cons, but what's really cool is that when you combine them, you actually get the best of both worlds. How I like to do this is by starting out the video lesson by talking to the camera so that we have a nice friendly introduction to the topic. Then I cut to the slides so we can get into the real meat of the teaching and so that we can have that lesson that will be easy to update in the future. Now, while this approach produces the best results, you might think that it also is the worst of both worlds because it's going to be the most time-consuming to film in those two different ways and then have to edit them together. But not so, my friend. There is actually an incredibly easy way to do exactly this, and that's what I'm going to be showing you. To record your video lessons using this method, you're going to need three things. First of all, you will need some sort of camera. I'm going to be using this Canon M50 connected to my computer because I like to use it as my webcam normally, but your built-in webcam or an upgraded HD webcam will do the trick. I'll leave links in the description to a few different options I like at different price points. And then if you are planning to use slides as part of your lesson, then you'll need to create those slides. Personally, I like using Google Slides for this, but you can use whatever program you prefer. And the third and most important thing you need to make this method work seamlessly is a software called Descript. Descript is a really cool and innovative video editing program that works really different than most video editing programs and can save you a ton of time. I'll be showing you exactly how in just a minute, but right now, you're probably just wondering, how much does this cost? Well, the good news is that they have a free plan that will work just fine and do everything you need for it to do to be able to follow this method. However, I would recommend upgrading to the $15 a month plan so that your videos don't have the Descript watermark on them and so that you can record more than 3 hours of content. It'll be worth it for your online course that you are planning to sell as a product. And the good news is that using this method, you're going to film your online courses so quickly that you'll only need to pay for 1 month of that $15 a month plan. So what exactly is Descript? Well, it is a video editing app that allows you to edit video and audio like you're editing a text document. So just like you can open up a Word doc or a Google Doc and you can add some things to it and you can cut things out of it and you can copy and paste and move different parts of it around, visually editing it, well, Descript allows you to do this with the content of your video. It does this by instantly, automatically generating a transcript of exactly what you say in your video, and then when you edit that transcript, it actually edits the video itself. This is so cool because it allows you to edit things visually, deciding what you want to cut out and what you want to move around and where you want to put each of the different parts of the lesson. Now, in case you're wondering, this video has not been sponsored by Descript and I'm not getting paid anything to talk about it. I have been using Descript myself for my podcast for about the last 2 years, and I've recently been diving in and learning a lot more about the different capabilities of the software, especially when it comes to recording and editing videos inside of Descript. So now I'm gonna head back to my computer to show you how to use Descript to film and edit your course videos and how easy the process can be. So the first step is simply to record the part of the lesson where you are going to talk to the camera. You might do this for the beginning part of the lesson, for example, where you're doing the introduction to the lesson. So the easiest way to do this is just to open up Descript and then click on File and then click on New Screen Recording. You'll just want to click on Camera so that it just records you talking to the camera and it's not recording your screen for this part of the video. All you have to do is click this record button right here and it will start the recording, and you can do your intro to your course, and then when you're done you just hit stop. And you can see that Descript has already automatically created this transcript of what I said in the video, which is just so cool because we'll be able to use that to edit the videos really easily. So what you need to do is just click Open Project, and now you have this open in Descript, and this is the first part of your video lesson. Now if there's anything that you want to cut out of the video, you can really easily just highlight it and then hit backspace, and it is edited out of the video. It's that easy. Step number 2 is to record the part of your lesson where you're going to share slides. So all you need to do for this is open up your slide deck on your computer, and then again you're going to open up Descript, and then you're going to create another recording. So you click on File, you click on New Screen Recording, and you can decide whether or not you want to use your webcam or just share your screen and choose which microphone you want. And then you can click to start the screen recording. Now when you do that, it's gonna let you decide which part of the screen you want to record, or you can just record the whole thing. I think for this, it's a little easier to just do the whole thing. So you just hit the space button. Now it's recording your whole screen. So then what you need to do is just make your slides full screen by hitting that slideshow button. And then you can click through your slides and give your presentation, teach your lesson, whatever you want to do. When you're done, you just hit escape, and then you just hit the stop recording button. So now that I've done that, the recording is over, and so I'm going to open up Descript again, and this is the video that I just created, and as you can see, it already has created the transcript, which is amazing. So then you're just going to open this project. Now this is where the magic really happens, because in Descript you can copy and paste text from one project into another, and it moves that part of the video or audio file into the other file and edits them together. So for example, let's say I want to add this screen recording over here so it comes after that intro part of the video. So all I have to do is select all of that text and copy it. I'm pushing Control-C to do so. And then I come over here to this project and I just hit Control-V in my case to paste it in there. And now this video has been stitched together. And if you look in the timeline, you'll see the video starts here with the part where I am talking to the camera, and then it cuts to the part where I'm sharing my screen. And then of course you can scroll through here and you can cut out whatever you don't want. For example, maybe as you started sharing your screen, there was a transition and there was a pause. You can also do things like if there was too much of a pause between two words, you could highlight that space and then you could adjust how long that space between those two words is. Do you want more of a space, more of a pause, or do you want to shorten the pause? Because maybe there was like a long delay as you were thinking about what you wanted to say, or as you were starting your screen share, or something like that. Hands down, this has got to be the easiest way I've ever found to create and edit course lessons. And I especially love it because a lot of the time when you're designing curriculum, which is really what you're doing when you're creating an online course, you're making a lot of decisions about exactly how you want to present the material and in what order and how you want to structure things. And Descript makes it so easy to do this because you can visually reorganize the content of each lesson. It also makes it way easier to edit things in the future if you decide you want to cut something out of a lesson or add something into it. If you have any questions at all about this method of filming and editing course videos or about Descript, just leave me a comment down below and I will try to get you an answer. Also, if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, then hit that like button to give it a boost in the YouTube algorithm. Thanks so much for joining me for this video today. My name is Gillian Perkins. I'm an online business strategist and the founder of Startup Society. And here on this channel, I teach you all about how to start and grow a successful, profitable online business. And if that is your goal, then make sure you're subscribed to the channel and you have notifications turned on so you don't miss my next video.